I want to talk to you for a second about a mistake that we can make when we're seeking to reach somebody with the gospel that may hold a different religious conviction than we hold. One of the mistakes that we can make when we're doing this is we can tend to prepare for combat instead of conversation. I had a friend one time who was very interested in borrowing some resources on Mormonism from me because he had a friend who was Mormon. And little did I know that he was planning to go back home, take all these resources and slam them on the table in front of his Mormon roommate and tell them, "I'm going to poke holes in everything you believe." Needless to say, that conversation did not go very well. That person did not decide to place their trust in Christ, but instead got extremely upset and said they don't want to talk about this ever again. This can happen when we get really excited or emotional about our religious convictions and we start preparing for combat instead of a conversation. One of the phrases I hold near and dear to my heart is that we can win an argument and lose an opportunity. So one of the things that I just truly encourage you to do is focus on starting a conversation. Get to know somebody. Start learning about their life and their background a little bit. Make the goal to winsomely have a conversation with them and lead to a clear gospel presentation that's presented in a loving way. If our goal is just to win an argument, then we're likely going to have that goal achieved if we study enough, if we prepare enough, if we prepare enough arguments. But if our goal is to win somebody to Christ, which should be our goal, it's a much different process. Lovingly approaching them with a desire to get to know them, with an eye toward presenting the gospel in a clear and compelling way. We have a great article on our blog. If you go to evantell.org/blog, there's an article on 3 mistakes to avoid when seeking to approach somebody with the gospel who has other religious convictions than your own. And it not only goes deeper into what we just talked about here, but it has 2 additional mistakes to avoid. There's another article there on 7 things to think about when you're approaching somebody else with religious convictions. And so whether it's a coworker, a friend, a family member, I highly encourage you, go to the blog, check out these articles, and get equipped on how to approach others with religious convictions with the gospel. And I think you'll be well prepared to engage them with a winsome conversation that leads to a clear and compelling gospel presentation as the Lord opens the opportunity.